So I know you're a big fan of electric cars, right?
No, no, dude. Fuck no, dude. I honestly, I haven't even touched. Maybe a Prius to do a brake job or like little, because they have another engine. I've worked on the engine on the electric car, but this Tesla stuff or like all this.
Let me ask you this. So, like, have you ever had to, like, change brakes on a Tesla? Because that's got to be, like, the same, right? Like, the tire, like...
Honestly...
Or do you just not even know?
I have not. I have not.
That's the thing I'm curious about is, like, is the structure, like... Not talking about the engine, but, like, are like, the axles and, like, the suspension, is that, like, all the same, I wonder?
So, you start... Here's my thought on it, because I have not even touched. I've never even taken a tire off on a Tesla. Yes, the braking is probably going to be the exact, like the theory should be the same.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they over-engineered. You know, because
I don't think they have drum brakes, do they?
Oh god. They have rear drums.
They have drum brakes to save on the electricity.
Wow.
On the battery. That would be funny.
Unless they can, no, that's a hard no.
Yeah, no. Those sucked.
Unless they could somehow. Well, the theory is like braking is a form of energy making, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, so they try to harness that.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't even know. Like, I'm sure.
Like what?
I'm sure it could change them out. Yes, but you would probably need like a specialized computer to like deactivate the whole system while you're pushing in the calipers, and then they probably need like you need to tell the car like, oh, I changed the brake pads, and then recalibrate it
a lot of
like,
electronics.
Yeah, all that, because they do that because they don't want the public to change brakes out. It's too easy to change brakes out. So they'd rather have you take it to Tesla so they can charge you an arm and a leg for it.
Yeah, because we went to, our father went to a car show about a month ago, remember? And
the Capitol?
Yeah, and of course there was an amazing like selection of old vintage cars and stuff, but like they also had like a lot of electric cars that are showing off, and they just
nobody was looking at them. Remember?
Yeah, it was like
no one gave a shit about the electric cars.
Yeah, it was something like they lacked like character.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing to it.
Yeah, why would you want to like go check out a car that you could like manifest on the Sims game or whatever?
Well, remember when we saw the one? I can't remember what dealer or what company made it. Maybe it was like it might have been like a Honda.
The Hyundai.
Yeah. It was just a big box.
Yeah.
And that was like the battery, and that was it. And you're just like, this just doesn't look as entertaining as like a 50s like vintage engine, you know? Like there's just something just lacking in the excitement.
It was the most boring looking car I've ever seen. Seriously. Like, it was all smooth and shit, and they had zero character.
I'm sure they drive fine, but...
like the Pontiac Aztec from Breaking Bad? That's what it looked like. Arguably the world's worst fucking car. The Pontiac Aztec.
It looked just like that, but a little bit worse, actually.
Well, it was a little bit
like
more
boxier.
slimline. But that thing was... Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who would want to drive that? What?
Okay, I got another question.
Low T to drive that fucking car.
Yeah. Talking about electric cars. I always wondered, though, how long those batteries last, because it just seems like eventually, if the battery ever, like, dies, when I mean dies, like just doesn't charge, or the charge doesn't last as long, like, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like replacing a battery in a, normal battery in a car.
Yeah, you know what? I honestly haven't done any research on that. I don't know. Here's the thing.
Or, my other question, like, I know you don't know any answers to this, but, like, what happens if you get in, like, a massive wreck with one of those electric cars and you toast the battery? Well, I guess if you get in a wreck with any car, you're pretty much toast anyways.
Well,
yeah.
Well, the thing is that I'm assuming there's some type of like lithium-ion battery. If you puncture them, I don't know. I'm not. I don't know anything about those types of cars, but batteries can explode. Like,
Shit.
yeah, and like, so I'm sure they've gone through all the protocols, everything, testing like 1,000 times and over again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is interesting. What is the shelf life of those
the
batteries?
Yeah, because I mean,
are you going to still be driving the same one? Like, because people hold on to their cars.
yeah.
Are you going to still be driving your Tesla 200,000 miles? Have they rated them for that long?
Because I just think of what worries me about it is I think of like my iPhone. iPhone batteries don't last a whole long. Like they don't last long, you know.
Right.
They go out very fast, and it seems like there's like an actual art to preserving batteries.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like you don't want it to run out all the way, or it just seems like because I'm a geek, you know, I just see people just abusing batteries all the time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it doesn't seem like a good idea to put that in like one of the most important tools of your life, which is like a car.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
could you imagine one day you're like, all right, battery's full, here we go, and then you're a mile away from home, and then it drops all the way down to like 1%. You're like,
Right,
shit.
well,
You know?
yeah. I mean, in retrospect, not everything lasts forever, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
even a car engine doesn't last forever. But I feel like they're more. So here's what I want to know: is like the tools that I work with at work, like the Milwaukee impact guns and you know, whatever. So there's battery packs in there, but they do have like a set amount of charges. Like they put in a chip where they're like you know, like you can only charge this thing like, I don't know, like let's just say like 300 times, and then all of a sudden it starts playing stupid where like it'll say it's fully charged,
Mhm.
and then like the battery doesn't last for shit.
Yeah.
So I would hope that Tesla or one of those other people, like I said, I have not done research on this, so I do not know.
Yeah.
But I otherwise, like you have to put a shelf life on certain things. Otherwise, like they'll last longer than the manufacturer wants them to, and then they don't make any money.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
it's
that
kind of
makes sense.
messed up. But in a way, like that's how they make their money is they have to put some type of a shelf life on it.
It's like, and like I said, the thing that concerns me is it's not like a Game Boy, you know, where it's like, oh man, like this battery's obviously like taking a shit on me. This is like, fuck, I'm 30 miles away from home. My battery just took a shit on me, you know?
Yeah.
Like that does not sound like a fun experience. Like it's like an inconvenience that's like way too inconvenient. It's not just like you're not just dicking around on a iPhone, you know, and it goes bad. Or, you know,
yeah.
it's just
yeah.
something I just feel like I just don't want a chance, you know?
Well, yeah, but I mean that goes for petrol engines too. You
Yeah.
know, like people get stranded or
That's true.
The engine catches fire. You see cars that
Yeah.
burn down on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like that stuff happens, and I think you have to be. Wow, there's.
I just
No.
feel like the engine is more mechanical, and it just feels like if something is wrong with it, you at least have a chance to like fix it,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
or you have that hope of, oh well, maybe if I just like tweak this wire a little bit, it'll start or something.
Yeah,
but like with a dead battery, you're just like, it's dead. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
just a scary thought. I don't know.
Well, Max, like ever since, since me and you, even mom, dad were alive, like the internal combustion engine has been the primary
Yeah.
power source for automotives.
Yeah.
Automobiles. And unfortunately, as much as I like him, we,
Seems like it's going in that direction.
we're inevitably like going in another direction.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that gas cars will always be around. Maybe, probably, I don't know, long after we're gone, maybe it might be all electric cars. Who knows? But That's just, I think that's just kind of the reality of the thing. It's just, yeah, it's a tough subject. I really don't know, man. I don't know, but I'll tell you this.
Well, only time will tell, right?
Yeah, at this point in time right now, for as long as I've been a career mechanic, I really don't have any desire to try to learn electric cars, you know, unless I were to go all in, like if all in. Anyway, side joke. Unless like I struck a job with like Tesla,
Yeah, I mean,
and
a lot of
then
money.
like I was solely focused on, then yeah, maybe. But like if you know my shop comes up with some janky computer and they're like, oh, this says it can work on Tesla, like give it a go. Like, no thanks, dude.
No thanks.
Yeah, no, we're good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was talking to Dad about this. What's kind of sad? Yeah, there's no stopping it.
Not really, dude.
They're getting cheaper too, like
Yeah.
$30,000. Not the Tesla ones, but the
Yeah.
I mean, the only good benefit I could think of. I mean, it would be pretty wild to just all you have to do is just plug it in and leave it there for like 7 hours.
Yeah, but then you're limiting yourself. You're literally limiting yourself to a certain type of life.
Yeah.
Like, what if you?
Yeah, you
what
can't
if you
just-
fucking took a trip.
Yeah. Or you
and
can't.
Your battery's depleted.
Yeah.
And then what if you like instead
You
of
can't
just
go anywhere.
going to the fucking gas station,
Yeah.
putting more gas in,
Yeah, that's
and then now you're like, oh, I kind of want to go to Boise to like go hang out with my girlfriend. Like, oh,
Nope.
hey, sorry, like,
I gotta wait 7 hours.
well, Tesla says it's 5 hours out. Like,
Yeah,
and I just missed out
exactly.
on some pussy.
Exactly. Like you can't just hop in. You know, someone goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, you want to meet us over at the lake?"
You remember?
Like,
you know
like,
those stories where they're like, I'm horny.
yeah.
Like, I'm horny. Sorry, baby. I gotta let the car charge.
That would suck.
No wonder. Oh, fuck.
I know. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't just. Well, yeah. Or imagine if like Mike contacted and is like, "Hey, do you want to hang out on the pontoon boat?" And you can't because you gotta have your car charged. you
Yeah,
know?
hey, I'm waiting for an Uber with a gas car to come pick me up.
Well, we got back on the car section, but did you ever see the video of the guy who had a Tesla and he was at the gas station filling up his generator because his battery had ran out?
Oh, you were telling me about that. Yeah.
So like this guy was like laughing his ass off filming him. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm filling up my gas generator. Why? My battery died."
Oh God. I don't know, dude.
It's like 2 steps more to just get to where you want
The
to go.
only way I could see that electric cars, people would be laughing in our face, is if somehow they
Well,
had
there-
like a shitload of solar panels on their house to charge their car, like pretty much like free energy.
Yeah, well, actually, I was gonna say, I forgot to mention they are building. I forgot to mention that they are building Tesla charge sites,
Yeah.
and these Tesla charge sites are like superchargers, where like they're designed to like fill or recharge your battery in like 30 minutes or something.
Oh wow.
But you're still, like you said, you're still stuck there for 30 minutes. Whereas, you know, with the gas, you just like watching your money go away. But at least you get there faster.
Yeah, what? Well, those stations aren't free.
No, I don't think they're free.
No, they're not, dude. When we were in Vegas, remember we were in Vegas? They had little charging ports things. Well, there's a convenient place to put your card in too. It ain't free.
Yeah, it's not free.
Maybe it's cheaper, but it's not free.
Yeah, but the biggest thing like you said, the biggest thing is just time. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would rather deal with Biden's gas prices than to sit there for 30 minutes charging my
Wow.
battery. You
And
know,
that'll
whereas
go down. And that'll go down. I
whereas
think.
my $60 is gone in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Okay,
Okay,
this time
one
for
more.
real.
Okay,
Give me a
for
beer.
real?
Yeah.
Sorry.